Hey guys, it's Drac, and if I sound a little bit funny, that's because I've been sick most of this week, which is why a lot of the videos have been backlogged. Anyway, so I wanted to do a quick announcement video letting you guys know what I was up to this week while I was kind of catching up and feeling better, and I'm starting to feel better now, but talking for long periods of time is not particularly comfortable. Anyhow, so I finished up some commissioned blasters. This is a Cyclone Shock designed specifically to shoot taggers, because taggers are sweet. So that is ready and that is finished, which is awesome. This is a Fire Strike that I was commissioned to do in black and blue with a minimized body and then a speed loader, so it's couplered and all that good stuff. It's also got a keyring draw because that's sweet and keeps it very, very small, very tight, very easy in the pocket. This is a long shot with mysterious internals that I don't want to talk about because I haven't finished the video for it yet. It still needs one more thing. And then this is a Strife that's kind of a prototype for me for some, wow, that just fell right off. That's some stuff that I am working on. So all in all, I wanted to kind of let people who are waiting on their commissions know that those are coming, people who are waiting on videos know that those are coming, and let you guys know that I have been pretty busy. I just haven't had the wherewithal and the video voice to make all of the segments that I needed to and get those videos out to you. So those commissions are ready to go out, and I have one commission on my plate right now for a pretty sweet Strife Praxis mashup kind of thing, and that should be really cool. And then I want to talk about my next commission after that. I have not stopped taking commissions, but I have just a very full schedule of weekends for February. I have just some stuff that I have to get done every weekend for the remainder of February, so I'm not going to be taking any commissions for the remainder of February. And I wanted to point out that my next big commission should be a free commission, sort of free because it does require a donation to my Indiegogo channel for Everyday Alchemy. And for those of you that have already donated, that's incredible. Thank you so much for your support. And for those of you that haven't, I'm trying to get to at least the halfway point, which is $1,000 for that channel. Now, every time anybody on YouTube tries to crowdfund a goal, there's two camps. There's the camp of people who are like, that's pretty cool, and they either support it or they don't, but either way, they're supportive of the creator trying to do something new. And then there's a group of people who are like, how dare you try to convince us to do this other thing? You're swindling us. And that's just not at all what it's about. Every time you try and do something new, especially with no gear, it's just a really expensive startup. And I'd like to get into archery and I'd like to do it right, and I feel like I need a compound bow and a crossbow to make the different kinds of video content that I want to for that channel, and I'm just trying to source all of that along with a set of pretty good arrows and a little bit of gear and hopefully some like ballistics gel stuff and some targets that'd be interesting, and all of that's just really, really expensive. And I'm alright kind of setting money aside and doing it on my own, but it would be much faster and much easier if I had your support. So if I can get to the halfway point on my Indiegogo campaign, I will give away one commission, no holds barred, anything that you want. I will select one of the donors from that list and I will just make whatever it is you want. If you want a Night Fury, I will redo a Night Fury. If you want your very own crossbow, I will do a crossbow. And if I get to the $2,000 mark, which is the goal for the campaign, I will be happy to give two things away like that, and I'll just pick two people. I'm not doing a donation limit because I think that that's really like raw to tell people that they have to donate a certain amount to be eligible. I don't believe in that. I just think that if you have the ability to help me support this new channel that I'm trying to get started and this new venture that I'm trying to really get into, and I think that archery is a lot of fun. I've been enjoying it, just kind of dabbling and making things for it and modifying some stuff, then that would be awesome. I'd really appreciate your support. So I'll put a link to the Indiegogo down in the description box below. I think I've covered everything in this video. I've got a few new blasters that I'll be reviewing next week, a couple of Rebel things, and then a company called NXT Gin Toys sent me their entire new lineup of stuff, and I've promised to do review videos on all of that stuff. I don't know how I feel about it quite yet, but it should be interesting. They look kind of cool in the box, so I'll get a full honest review up for you guys as soon as I I'm feeling up to that. That pretty much covers everything. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. I appreciate you listening to me ramble here while looking at my kind of shooting gallery type area. And enjoy your weekend. I know that this one's going up pretty late on Friday, but this is as soon as I could get it filmed and up.